Hey, welcome back, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab. I do what I do for you. Oh, I'm in the book, and we got a nice lesson coming up. This is all mental. We playing the mind game now. This is your spirit, Haru, and this is your mind, Djehuty. Okay? He's giving him back what he lost. Okay? Conceptually, but that's what I'm showing you. When I read the lesson, you'll get a better understanding. I'm giving you a picture. This is what the hieroglyph, the pictogram they call them, but the measuring letter, they showed you pictures and you had to sort of read through the line to figure it out. So I'm going to do that for you, break it down. Hope you get the message. Let's go. Right is 25 rules thereby. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the stories from life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking, mission, I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not, and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to be true. We're going to talk about the importance of the healing power of Djehuty, which is your mind. The mind takes care of the body. Let's see if that plays out. Your consciousness, that's what the I represents. Let's go. That's power. The healing power of Djehuty. It consists of the liberating vision that results from the wisdom teachings that you learn and accumulates in the restoring and the conditioning of what they consider the I, aka the human consciousness, knowledge, understanding of oneself to its state before the ego, aka the impurities of ignorance about its higher self kicked in with anger, hatred, greed, lust, etc. Remember, all those is egoistic qualities that the human is born with, and they start with that. That's okay. That's why you got to rise above. That's in understanding. Everything is done in degrees again. So I just showed you figure 17 is showing you Djehuty restoring to Haru the ujat or the I of consciousness, which set the ego had blinded. Okay, so to speak. The fight was he tore his eye out so he couldn't see. He didn't know himself, so he got confused and did bad things with no knowledge and no sight, no inner vision. So that's the concept. That's the whole idea of the mind. And Djehuty is telling him, I came seeking the eye of Haru, that I may bring it back, just like he did Haru. She lost her way, so did Haru. Okay, see, women had Haru, men Haru. They both had to get taught by Djehuty. That's their mind. They both got the same mind. Watch this. And I found it. And now it is complete. I got to interject and give him back what he forgot. His memory of himself, knowing himself. She lost her conscious of who she was. Again, that's what the mind does. It brings you there. Okay? And it's complete now. Counted and sound. So that now he's complete. So that now he can flame up to the sky or above and also below. The name for the I, again, my calling card, of Haru may be pronounced as Wajet okay, spelled Wedjat, or Ujat, Udjat, or Ushat, Utchat. All of them means the same thing, spelled different, but it all means the same thing. And the whole, or what it means the whole or the restored one, meaning you got yourself together. You fell off, now you done regained, you done resurrected, you done got yourself together, now you're upright. That's the concept. And what's this? And ones that what? The whole or the restored one, and also that which protects. That's the serpent on top of the sun disk. That's Ra's protection. Okay. Djehuty is the one who restores the eye through what? Writing, which brings what? Wisdom, right thinking. Ding, ding, ding. I love it. That's why I see that in there. I love to get that one in. Right thinking, and Djehuty represents right thinking. I was asked, why you change the name to Djehuty? What did I change my name for? This is a concept, an idea. I know who it is. I gave my dude that name because he learned a philosophy that I was teaching. So that's how he got the name, the title. It means one who's willing to learn. Okay? And when they learn, they what? They teach others. That's how it's done. He passes it along. All right. But right thinking leads to what? Right action. I teach you that. I tell you that every day. And these things lead to what? Freedom. Freedom from what? Stress and mental imbalance. If you're living and doing right, where's the stress coming from? But if you're agitated because you're living wrong and you want things to go right, that ain't never going to happen. That's what we're telling you. Freedom means what? From stress that allows your energy, the Kundalini, serpent power, energy to what? Of your spirit to now course freely through your mind and the body for what? Enlightenment. Because when it gets up here, ding, 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 bells and whistles like the jackpot at the casino. Y'all just wait. When you get that right one, it just go crazy, don't it? Same concept in the mind. I can make this thing anywhere when I'm bored. I'm like a kid with a new toy. Okay, let's go. But it's all mental, symbolical, metaphorical, allegorical. But to take these things literal means you go to the movie and think it's real. Simple as that. Or wake up from a dream and thinking it's real. It's in your mind. Yeah, it's real to you. That's all. We wasn't there, so we don't give a damn. And I hate when people try to explain that situation like it's so dark. My man, it ain't that important to me. So, tell your story. Walking if you choose to, because I really don't give a crap. Moving on. But they want you to feel, but they don't listen to nothing you say. We know about them people. I gave that lesson. All right, the whole idea now, to teach yourself, understanding things that you need to do for yourself. Djehuty is an ibis. Now, the reason why he got the bird here, pay attention, is the qualities of that bird that they signifying. Hello, again, the falcon head. The peregrine falcon, the fastest bird flying, and that represents your spirit. They know you ain't a damn falcon, but they give the headdress to signify the gift that the falcon that God gave. That's why I say the headdress to tell you who they are, what they represent. Watch this. I'm going to break this down for you again. Djehuty, which is your mind, signified by the ibis head bird, meaning what? A wading bird. Okay? He don't fly much, he walk. Okay? Wading birds have a special capacity to what? To move through the water. Probe for specific items of their desires when with their long beaks. That's because their long thing. And like they be walking, they say he walking, they going in the water like he's writing. So that's what they gave him the concept. All of that's symbolical. It's easy esoteric meaning. Oh, that's fun. Why? To learn what something really means. Now you got a leg up on the people who don't know. That's all. Masons love it. Why? They give you all a few signs, a few handshakes. You think you know something. Got that too. Okay? Been there, done that. And they, no, I ain't going there. Give it a break. I respect my Masonic people. I'm a craftsman. To the end. Ain't giving up. All right? Where we at? So now, Djehuty, which the long beaks. The world is considered to be the ocean of consciousness. God is all consciousness and spirit, heart, mind, coherence. Djehuty represents connecting the both of them. I just learned about my man Legba. He walks with a limp because he got one world, 1 foot in the spirit world, 1 foot in the real world. Perfect. I love that concept. Why? That's what everybody got to visit. I didn't know that, but it ties right in. Moving on. Just because the culture is different, the philosophy is different, it's still the same thing. Religion, same thing. Okay, understand that. Where we at? So now, when you understand how to move through the ocean of consciousness, that's what the real world. And Djehuty is that aspect of what? Your mind that can what? That can navigate through the world of bullcrap, okay, with a healthy reasoning. I'm the voice of reason. Why? I think first. I don't act, no, I think first. And you have vigor and you work with your intuition. We all have it. Some of us just overlook or don't use it. But if you slow it down, he'll lead the way. The student, again, before you can teach, you have to be a student. I learned over 30 years. I put my time in learning. So that's the least of my concern. Okay. The student, if that's you, you must learn to respect and trust the teacher. I have never disrespected anybody who taught me anything about life. Why? Why would you? I don't just see disrespecting somebody who's helping you. That's like biting the hand that feeds you. It makes no sense. So I've always had that understanding, but some people need to be taught that. Also, you the student, you must allow the teaching to what? Penetrate deeply within your heart for yourself. I'm going to be a mason and craftsman. Why? I took the oath. That's my oath. I personally put mine out there. I willingly did that. So yeah, I'm obligated to that, and I ain't going to break it. Why? Damn the penalty. I know it's symbolic, but I ain't gonna break it anyway. That's just how I am. Moving on. It works perfect for me. All right. Certain things I'm taking to the grave. Why? I ain't telling nobody. Some stuff we ain't telling nobody. Why? Ain't none of their business. Moving on. Get that out. All right. Well, yeah. But also, you have to realize, okay, in order for you to really get it, you have to let the teachings penetrate deeply within your heart. You personally. As I said, my oath is mine. It is only then will the teachings will have any transformative effect. I'm a diehard Mason. Simple as that. Understand it. Why? Because this means something to me. Whatever you part of, you should be at the game members. They love, I can understand that. I ain't gonna follow with that. Even though it's wrong, but they still have something that they loyal, they audit, whatever it is. Again, even if it's wrong. Everybody ain't gonna be perfect, but you got Het Hadu. The reason why, what? She allowed Djehuty's words to penetrate what? Her cold and anguished heart, not the mind. The heart is what you can change. The mind, it fluctuates. Again, the mind is wishy-washy. You gotta be careful. But the heart don't flutter. It don't sway. It just know one thing. The heart is Maya. Then what happened? She then began to what? Remember, her past glory, memory lane, and it struck a nerve. Some people go to memory lane, they laugh, and some people hit memory lane, they just fall apart. Why? Because the bad part, sad part, they get there and they can't handle it. That's all. But this is the process of what they call divine memory. Remembering the good times. Remember the good times, okay? Wherein what? She now began to what? Regain the remembrance of her true identity. Being one with her father. And the pain of seeing her what? Like look in the mirror and seeing how far you fall and see how bad you look from things you've been doing. You feel shame, okay? And you what? Seeing her current situation, the level that she was existing in that state, in the comparison to what her past glory brought her to tears. I'll never forget. When I looked in the mirror, I said, what the hell? I've been doing, I weighed 140 pounds when they locked me up. Came out weighing 195. So yeah, I bulked up, but I was going the other way again. So I needed that. So again, one of the things in life, crossroads. I didn't have a choice. I went that road. I had to pay the price. In life, it's always going to be that way. Get ready, prepare yourself. When you make a decision, be prepared for the consequences. That's all. If my motto back then was, you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I'm a criminal. Okay, I'm looking to do some time. Yeah, but when it happened, whoa, okay, I ain't doing this no more. But what happened, she realized what she was missing out on and the boundless divine love of her father. Again, you and God becoming one. That's the best feeling in the world. Not physically, that's the best feeling. What? It's internal. Feel me now? Mind conceived, understanding God, heartfelt, when they come together, that's the marriage that gets you to become one with God. I'm trying to get you to do that by any means necessary. All right, let me wrap this up. And this is what the common emotional experience, you have to have that understanding for yourself. It's everybody's right. Okay, that's the free will. To experience the spiritual aspiration when you fully understand in that what there are true, this is the true predicament. It begins to dawn on you who you really are. And you change how you do what you do. My life changed. I don't do stuff I used to do. No, period. A whole lot of stuff I don't do no more. Okay? What I have done to come down from the heights of divinity in the limit state of human. We think we're human, mortal. I'm just a man. I'm just a woman. I'm just blah, blah. You just ignorant. That's all. You just ignorant. That's not a bad thing. Well, it could be, but you just don't know. You can find out if you want to. Your choice. If you choose to stay ignorant, that's all. You can be back in the loop. Okay, but how wretched. Remember that? That song that I sing, Amazing Grace. When you find God, you doing all the work. You giving him the praise, which I get it, I understand it, but trust me, how wretched I am. You did that. So if you're going to pick you up and be better with God, or whatever you feel, how you doing it, motivate you, inspire you, by all means. By all means. Everybody got to have something, and how degraded I am. And these are the kinds of questions asked by what? Spiritual aspirants when before, okay, he or she begin to understand the true meaning of spiritual teachings. They ignorant until they start realizing, hold up, yeah, I want better for myself. I do want, there you go. Now the effort from your end will come in. And if you do that, oh God, now he just keep pulling. Why? Once you get on the toehold, he got you. Got to get there first. A lot of people hope, no, you got to get there. And this form, watch this, this form of right thinking leads to what? Resolution to regain one's true glory. Boy, I'm on my feet running again. I'm about to take off, Mom. And it rises up from what? From your degradation of your ignorance. You start to realize how ignorant you are, how dumb you are. When you do that, that's time this Monday morning quarterbacking. But when you had that moment, things should change. Why? You done made that decision because you realize I'm at my lowest point. When I'm in prison, I had nothing else. I couldn't go, well, I got nothing else. That's when you find him. If you got going on, no, you don't see him until you ain't got nothing else. And that's the sad part, but that's what he did for. He already knows, okay? He waiting. But watch this. May I find a teacher, okay, who can what? Guide and help me on the path of what? My self-discovery, to know who I am. Everybody needs a Djehuty. Everybody needs a Djehuty. What? To get them on the right path. What? To self-discovery, a.k.a. enlightenment of oneself. And the feet going again. Thus, Djehuty, you know the story, came to respect Djehuty. Ding, 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 ding. Why? Because she accepted his offerings, listened to his teachings, and she benefited thereby. And later on, she trusted him with her life. When you got a friend that if you need be, they're going to do whatever you ask them to do, that's a friend. You trust them with your life. Why? You give them the same benefit of the doubt. If that's what they do for you, you should be willing to do that for them. I got advice on my man. Don't ever look back. Why? Because in this journey we going, I got your back. I got your back. You keep going that way. I got this part covered. That's friendship. Okay. Now, as one begins to reflect on the teachings, your intuitional understanding begins to open up more opportunities to your view to see the beauty and have that experience for yourself of what? Infinite compassion for oneself. Love thyself. Know thyself. All these acronyms about thyself, you have to realize that for yourself. Take it at home. Okay, good. I didn't take that long with this one. Yeah. All right. But then there are no more questions. When you know thyself, you got no more questions. No, just live. Just be. Learn how to find you and then just be. Only a keen desire to have that life experience changing. This elevates what? Your state more and more. Your desire to be what? Better. Your desire to be your best self. And you as an aspirant, right thinker, you might say at this point, I have a glimpse of wondrous bliss. Where? Within. Once you get that taste of it, like a high. Back in the day, that free base and crack. Once you hit that thing, man, you good. I need some more of that. That's how I felt about God. When I fully connected with God, I ain't never had that before. Still high. That was 15 years ago. Okay. Ain't no drug you got in the market other than God. My dude got 40. So I'm a newborn about when it comes to that. And my mom said, baby, you ain't the first one to find God. Calm down, relax. We all know. Oh, well, why didn't nobody tell me? So yeah, it's all internal. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Whether you're religious, Christian, Muslim, it don't make a difference. When you connect with God, that's bliss. And it, within, it ain't outside. And let me fully discover it and abide in it. Again, when you get that feeling, that's all you want to do. I just love relishing in what feeling good about myself. Why? Being my best self. I'm so glad I can be myself. You got to know yourself to be yourself. That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with some parables for you. We teaching now. I'm doing my thing. Hope you're enjoying it. And closing right thinkers. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never learned my right thinkers passed away. I couldn't deal with that.